Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Life of Wonders. Welcome back to my channel. As you know, my name is Polo and I love making videos of dolls, toys and Disney collectibles. And as always, if you like this kind of content and you feel like supporting the channel, well, feel more than welcome to subscribe to it, and that way you will not be missing out on any of my future videos. Now, today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing in detail this absolutely breathtaking Belle as part of the Midnight Masquerade series. She was limited to just 5,800 pieces worldwide, and I'm so lucky to have her here joining my collection. I have been after her for quite some time because I believe she's one of the prettiest depictions of Belle from any of these limited edition series, if I'm honest. So I'm very excited. Plus I also love the fashion she's wearing. I think it's incredibly elegant, and it's a whole new take of her. I mean, there are references, clear references to her gown, but it's a very different take, which I truly appreciate. So the box actually had this cover on top that I previously removed, and we can read Midnight Masquerade series, and it has the mask that she's actually holding, which is a reference to the beast, and it's a really nicely cut out piece that will serve as a dust cover. And then this is what we can reveal right after we remove that layer, and she's really nicely displayed, but I will be taking her out very carefully. And then on the back we find this piece of artwork that is just so cute. Obviously she's not having the same hairdo as we're seeing here, and I don't know what was the reason that they changed from something so drastic from the concept to this one as we have it now. Although I have to say that the last Belle doll from the Ultimate Princess Celebration line has a similar sort of like hairdo, so probably they just left it for another occasion. At first people were quite confused when these concepts were released, because she was looking so much like Jane from Tarzan, and I can well imagine being confused. Well, first of all, Belle and Jane are very similar in terms of their faces and, you know, different characteristics that apparently only them have in common, and that is just something that obviously had all collectors a little bit confused at the very early stage of production. So here there is a little bit of a background piece that I'm going to be reading out loud for you, and it says, Disney Designer Collection is proud to introduce the Midnight Masquerade series inspired by the magic of moonlight balls and the elegance of beloved Disney heroines. Designed by Disney store artists, these dolls come with an intricately crafted mask that features iconic motifs. It will add a touch of exquisite glamour to any collection. So yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. To be honest, I think this is a really nice, a very glamorous take on Belle. I quite like that the hair is kind of styled as classic Belle from the movie, because you can play around with her and probably make her wear the iconic yellow gown as well, and will look perfect. So because I also have the first designer fairy tale collection Belle, but I can tell that she was like, her hair was style different. The routine around the forehead wasn't as precise, so this one would be a better fit if I wanted to redress in that specific scenario. So anyway, I will be taking everything out of the box and I'll show you the details up close. Before I continue, I just wanted to share how she's displayed inside of the box because this is perfection. She looks so breathtaking. Really. Again, it's almost like difficult um, to attempt taking her out of the box because everything around her is just like so really nicely placed. As I was saying, she's a little bit elevated over the ground with this plastic piece, so she can be spotted uh, through the window display, and she's just so pretty. And then now that I've touched this satin material that's part of the construction of the dress, I can say that it's one of the softest satin fabrics that they use when they design these sort of like dresses. It's not stiff at all, it's like really soft, which is a really nice surprise, really. So I will be taking her very carefully out of the box, and I'll come back to you in no time. And here we have this beautiful Belle doll out of the box, and I can definitely say she's one of my favorites from all time. So yeah, she's absolutely breathtaking, and I love how they've incorporated the rose motif this time. It feels very different to anything else we've seen before, and it also feels very elegant. I think the incorporation of black mixed up with this mustard gold colored fabric feels very elegant, and I also like the overall feeling of a contemporary cut, especially for the bodies and the shoulder beads, and that one over there being, you know, part of a sculpted rose that matches the mask perfectly. Also the mask is supposed to resemble the beast, so when she's wearing the mask, she's hidden behind the beast, and then when she takes off the mask, beauty is found within. So it couldn't get more, you know, clever than that, I think. And then it matches really well the bracelet she's wearing and the very original earrings that are just one solid piece with a rhinestone, but it feels very, again, it feels very modern, and they're different to the Premier Series one. Sorry, the Premier Series ones, in which we could find the chain, the little chains dangling down. And yeah, so basically the gown is two pieces, is the bodice and the skirt. So if you wanted to, you could mix and match with other dolls bodices. I will be showing an alternative look to her because I like her so much that I will also be dressing her up with an one of a kind iconic yellow or golden gown from, you know, the movie, from that scene. And I think this is the perfect, is so much more perfect than the first designer fairy tale one, because this time around they've actually mastered the hairline super well, and the look on her eyes and the eye color, everything feels like so, you know, quintessentially Belle in a way. So it's like a classic doll, but obviously elevated to another level. I mean, the hair is really nicely styled in the classic form. But it's not as messy, and you know, the curls are actually really well done. I'll move her around so you can see that. But yeah, so this is the bodice that is black, and then it matches the two opera high gloves in black as well. And I love how they've put the bracelet on top of the gloves, and then the mask itself has a couple of rhinestones there, as well as a red ribbon. And her face is just perfection, in my opinion. is perfection. And then as we go down, we explore the skirt that has this beautiful fabric that is very soft, as you can see, because you could expect it to be quite of a solid piece, but in fact it's very soft, which I'm really nicely surprised. And I always like you know, that the fabrics do not feel as stiff for these dolls. This one is a little bit more stiff in a way because it has to keep the shape of it, but I love how they've also incorporated these pattern of roses with a flocked finish, or velvety finish, and then added rhinestones in black. And then there is this piece of embroidery going on both sides as it drapes down. So to one side it drapes doing that, and to the other side it's just like a complete sort of like circular movement. And then we have this massive rose that is just so beautiful, with scattered well, ruched and then scattered rhinestones. And this would be her profile, and this would be like her other profile. So cool. And now I'm going to turn her around gently so we can see how she looks from the back. As you can see, her hair is really nice. Well, it still feels like box hair, but you know, so much nicer than a classic doll in a way. And then this is the piece that goes all the way around, so it's doubled, but as you can see, it's incredibly soft. And then the inner layer would have the whole print of roses as well, with the velvety finish to them. It's just so beautiful. Really, it's a very, very beautiful gown on a very, very beautiful doll. And now I'm going to show you, she's on this stand. Well, she has like this paper that I haven't taken off because it helps with the volume of it. And then she's got black, I think these are the ones that were used for Snow White Premiere Series, but in black. And hers were like beige with the red ribbon, but the openings on the back this time they're black, and I think they're really cool. And she's got bend and snap knees, as well as having well, all of them within this collection, the ones that are the hands that are holding the mask have a different sculpt that is a little bit more of an open hand, or with sorry, it's more of an arched hand, if that makes sense. So what I will do is I will redress her with this one-of-a-kind gown, and I will get back to you sharing how this doll can feel with the iconic ball gown that she wears in the film. So I'll get back in no time. And here she is, and yeah, once again, she's absolutely breathtaking. I think she's the best model to have had displayed with the iconic ball scene dress as well. This time around is this beautiful one-of-a-kind dress that I had as part of my collection as well. I don't think I've shared as for now, but I thought it was just about the perfect timing to show it on her, because this doll is so beautiful with it. Normally I have it with the classic doll as well, but seriously, the way her hair is styled, the rooted eyelashes and everything make a real difference. I haven't placed the gloves that I do have here. I just forgot, but anyway, you get the picture. This dress is just so it's my number one, really. It's very, very beautiful, and it gets the whole shape and, you know, falling of the fabric as we can see in the animation in a way. So I hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have, as always, well, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will be more than happy to get back to all of you. But for now, stay safe, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye bye.